Finland replaces Russian gas with Baltic Link.
Here's a summary of the article.
The supply of natural gas from Russia to Finland ended on Saturday morning, according to Olli Sipilä, CEO of the gas network company Gasgrid. The Finnish system is currently in balance, commercially and physically. Of course, something can always happen. Technical failures may occur in the system. That's a normal activity that we aim to control to the best of our ability, but we don't expect any problems, he told YLE. Russian energy giant Gazprom warned the Finnish state-owned Gasum on Friday that gas supplies would be halted due to Finland's refusal to pay for it in rubles as Moscow has demanded. In the past, as much as 90% of the gas imported to Finland has come from Russia, but gas only accounted for 6% of the total industrial energy consumption, said Finnish Energy. On Friday, the Ministry of Economic Affairs and the Ministry of Finance held a briefing on Finland's preparations for the shutoff of Russian gas. Gazprom supplied about 1.5 billion cubic meters of gas to Finland last year. Moscow cut off gas to Poland and Bulgaria last month in a move the EU described as blackmail, but importers in some other EU countries more dependent on Russian gas plan to open ruble accounts with Gazprom's bank. On Friday, Germany and Italy told companies they could open ruble accounts to keep buying Russian gas without breaching sanctions against Moscow following discussions with the EU, Reuters reported.
This post received a score of 5,200, with an upvote ratio of 98%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
I think Finland will go through these growing pains that the Russians have been threatening them with, such as cutting off some energy supplies, and after Finland has found the necessary substitutes from other neighbours, they'll look back and say, that's been the transition we've been made to fear for the last several decades?
More like, Finland always expected this to happen, and intentionally limited its dependence on Russia. It'd be a ridiculous thought that there wasn't a contingency plan in place for these events, for decades. That's Finland for you.
That's right. Now who would be stupid enough to depend on Russia, controlled by Russists?
EU have no idea. EU strategy backfired with Russia, but it was still a great strategy nonetheless. Making the countries depending on each other economically reduces war chances. Yes, with Russia it failed. But Europe has been at war for centuries, and it's living its most peaceful time. Poland and Belgium appreciate not being destroyed every few years.
I'll be real with you. I just wanted to make the pun.
I'll be real with you. It was pretty good.
That didn't take long.
Turns out when your only real weapon on the world economy is withholding a fungible substance, people will just substitute it with someone else's.
Where does the gas in the Baltic Link come from? I wouldn't be at all surprised if Russia sabotaged their alternate supplies at some point, just out of spite.
Sabotaging a country's energy supplies sounds like an act of war.
No, it's just a special energy operation.
Finland mostly use gas for district heating plants, not for power. They have enough excess capacity in non-gas generation that the loss for electricity with Russia withdrawing supply is something they can accommodate. Gas is generally not used domestically at all. Electricity or wood are used instead. It's basically northern New England. Most district heating plants are generally multi-fuel. Even then, it's only 15% of district heating that is gas-based.
Nice research there. To be exact, all district heating plants are multi-fuel by law.
Helsinki is full of brilliant people, some of the most in all of Europe. For fucking millennia, we always try to cool with the Russian menace, but now it is time to tell the Russians to go fuck themselves. Russia had a chance to play nice and make everyone wealthy. Instead they selected a mafia don that raped practically the entire population and murders journalists and any opposition, and in February made the most common and stupidest move possible by an isolated dictator. It will be grand when the people overtake his tasteless Sochi abode.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.